Take it to the top. Yeah. That's what we have. Take it to the top. Just cause you are a character, don't mean you have character. We take a stock right now.
I am
Ready?
the
Let's
greatest.
go. A wise man know.
Yes. Welcome to another episode of Casual Conversations. We do this twice a week. We always have an excellent guest. We got an excellent staff, and we bring it to you, man. So on YouTube world, man, we glad you tuned in.
For real.
I'm your host, DJ Slim, and I'm gonna let my player partner, you know what I'm saying, introduce himself, man. You know what I'm saying?
This, I'm his crimey and crimey, partner in crime, what was the word, man? What are we partners in crime?
Everything, man.
Dog.
We just get it done, man.
You know what I mean? We locked in like kid and play, man. My name is
go.
Dirty Red, and this ain't no house party, but we all be here at the West Art Studio.
Yeah.
We locked in, and it's about never giving up on your dreams. Right here with Project 89106, and that's real. We got a brother that has not given up on his dreams. Man.
Yeah.
I think this man has been pushing through and through, blood through thick and through thin.
Thick and thin, man. Yeah, man. Look, man, I got a chance to see him in action last night, man, and he definitely had. Everybody was dope, but there's some poems that. And performances that just kind of stick out.
Yeah.
Whether it's because of the subject matter,
right.
Whether it's because of how that person performs, and or it's how the crowd interacts with what they're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just excellent. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when people get done, you're like, damn, you finished? You ain't got another one? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But we're proud to have him here today on Casual Conversations, and I'm gonna read some of these accolades off the phone because I can't remember everything. You know what I'm saying? Bay Area born.
Yeah, okay. Bay Area.
Midwest born.
Midwest born.
Yeah, Bay Area raised.
Bay Area raised.
Right.
Okay, so we got that's one thing we got kind of in common right there. You know what I'm saying? Protected Poet is a 5-time Grand Slam champion. He's also an international poet who's traveled all over the country and overseas. He's published a book. He's the author of a book called Piece of Me.
Yeah.
I believe that's what I heard last night, a poem. It's available on Amazon. A very powerful performer that brings the energy, and his journey in life is to help heal through poetry. And he has a poetry album now and book dropping next year called Walking Lighthouse. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're happy to have Protected Poet. Protected Poet Julie.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, bro.
Pleasure to have you, man.
Appreciate you, man. Midwest born. What's up? Man, Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah, how about
Detroit.
Okay. Detroit deep out
Detroit is deep out here, brother.
I love
Detroit
it.
is deep,
You
man.
know, Bay Area and Detroit are cousins.
They all, you know what? They always say that, man.
Mm-hmm.
They say that. And so Bay Area raised. What part of the Bay?
San Francisco.
Oh,
Raised in San Francisco, the city.
Virginia Fresco, man.
We're right over there by Oakland.
Yeah, across the bridge from Oakland.
How long you been in Vegas?
Couple days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Couple days.
Hey, I want to talk about.
I would say about a week.
Okay.
I want to talk about the bridge, bro.
Okay, talk about it.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
talk about
I saw it one time in Frisco, but talk about that bridge, man, and how that connects to your spot where it's at, how that all connects. Because when I saw that bridge, I sat there for almost a day just looking how beautiful that thing is.
Yeah. How recent? How long ago was that?
This is about at least 7.
Okay. Yeah. Because
I think it's called the Golden Bridge or something like that?
Golden Gate Bridge?
Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah,
okay.
the Golden Gate Bridge.
So the Golden Gate Bridge is connected from San Francisco to Silicon Valley, Marin.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that Bay Bridge is San Francisco to Oakland.
Ooh.
And that's a different type
so
of
it's
beach.
2 different bridges.
Oh, yeah. The Bay Area got maybe like 6 bridges out there.
Wow.
Sort of like how New York is with different barrels.
Yeah. I've only been out there once. I went to Oakland. I went to go see a performance. I went to Yoshi.
Yep, Yoshi's. Yeah, that's one of the popping spots out there.
But what I noticed, there was a lot of water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, this is really dope. You know what I'm saying? So what made you come to Vegas, man?
A leap of faith. I felt like I was burnt out in the Bay Area as far as what I do.
Right.
And so I wanted to expand my, my journey. I wanted to tap into different cities and states that I hadn't been before.
Okay.
Right.
And Las Vegas was one of those ones.
Yeah. Well, look, man, when I heard your name, I didn't know who it was, but then when you got up there,
Right.
and you said who your reference was for you to come down.
Yeah, shout out
You know what I'm
to
saying?
shout out to Sailor.
Say Black Soul.
Say Loud Black
I
Soul.
got excited. I was like, okay, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
He
sir.
kind of looked over like, who the hell is that?
Right. I did look down. Right.
But nah, man, it was you came with a great reference, man.
Thank you so much,
definitely
bro.
didn't let
Yeah.
him down or the crowd, man. That poem was right on point, man. Right on
Thank
point.
you, brother.
You want to know? I saw him perform at the table reading because that's how
Okay.
we
You
crossed.
saw him before?
Yeah,
I did.
It was the day before.
Right, and so it's just funny how the things run in
Yeah.
the universe when it's time for things to happen, right?
Yeah.
And so, shout out to Eugene and Hiru, you know what I mean? And I
Okay.
believe it was Sheila that we're doing the table reading.
Right.
And my brother stepped up after everything was done and everyone did their little performance. And he came with this energy. I'm working on the post-production right now.
Right.
He came with this energy, man, that just, it was unique and it connected because you felt his heart. You felt
that's
his
what I was
soul.
telling him off
You
camera.
know what I'm saying? And you can feel, that even though he might have some comedy moments in there, you still feel those essence, those notes. And that's what I love about it, man. It ain't just words.
Right.
It's his emotions that he's spitting out to you, that ism that we call it.
Yes,
that
sir.
ism, you know what I mean? And so to see that you went from there, and so you're you went from that and then performed at Love Jones. That you love it, bro.
Yeah.
This ain't just something for you to just get recognized. You're doing it because you love it.
The passion.
And that's what's important, is passion.
Passion.
Yeah.
The purpose.
How did you get to that point?
How did I get to that
Because not
point?
everybody can just say, hey, man, this is the choice, this is what I'm going to do, and stick to it.
Right.
A lot of us, man, we end up going pro in different sports.
Right,
so
right.
What encouraged you to stay locked in?
I think it was a beam from the Almighty Creator.
Yeah, it is.
I felt, cause I always been a writer, but I wasn't writing poetry.
Yeah.
And it was a time when I stopped writing, and I felt like I was failing. And I just got that beam saying, you're gonna be a poet. So I began to study poets, and when I studied them, I wanted to be different. And I didn't see a lot of animation. I didn't see a lot of, grit and conviction. I just seen the traditional poetry, which is beautiful,
Right.
But I wanted to just be different. So that's the route I took. I felt it was my purpose, to go that route.
Was it someone that said something to you? How did you even know you had it?
I didn't know I had it, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I didn't. I didn't know nothing about poetry. I coming up in the streets, I would look at poetry like, oh, that's for suckers. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You know what I mean? I'm with the hip hop. I'm with the streets. So I didn't know I had it, man. But my mama told me I was forgot what she called it. Pretty much a storyteller.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, really? She's like, yeah. And
That's dope, bro. That's dope, man. So
I think, who was it in part self? Our last interview, one of the ladies who's playing in the play, that's what she said she was. A professional storyteller.
Yeah, she did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she did.
So to hear you say that your mother saw that in you
yes.
before you seen it,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's big because storytelling is a way for us to get through a lot of information. And feelings and emotions as well.
Exactly.
To convey, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody's good at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So do you remember
that's true.
As an MC, right? You rapping, right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What mostly was your vibe? What were you mostly writing about when you were doing music?
The streets, selling drugs.
You hear what he's saying?
Females.
Now, was this fallacies? Were these things that never happened?
Right.
Or were these fake moments?
No, they were true experiences, and mine and what people close to me, my brother's experiences, others' experiences,
things you saw,
things that I saw. Right.
Moments, authenticity.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I never shot nobody,
Right.
and I would never, but I was put that in the music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
one of the homies or someone getting shot. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you think that's a thing that might be missing in hip hop?
Truth telling?
Yeah, truth telling.
Today?
Today, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the flip side of that question, right? Do you think that there is a lot of pressure put on artists to actually do what it is they say
Right.
in their raps, right? Because growing up, we had to keep it real. You keep it real. Oh, he's a studio gangster. He ain't really a gangster.
Right.
Now it's the flip side where it's like, no, these youngsters is really out here
doing
it.
And
And then they get on the mic and they telling everybody they're doing it. And we're like, yo, that's not the game. That's
Right. Let's not glorify that.
You did it, you ain't supposed to be saying nothing about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Man.
Yeah, it's a catch-22.
It's definitely a catch-22. That keep it real mentality, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of your favorite poets?
My favorite poets? That's a great question. Some of my favorite poets. A brother out of the Bay Area named Jay Rice.
Okay.
Yeah, that boy fire. Man, you called me up.
It's all right. That's what we do. It's all good.
We just rap and take
Rudy Francisco. I love Rudy Francisco.
Yeah, okay. All
Brandon Leaks. That's another guy that I got started up under.
Mm-hmm.
I love his poetry. There's a few others out there, man.
Yeah. What about who are some of your influences, like as far as music and rap and you know?
I would say Nas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nas is, man, I've been on Nas since the beginning.
Okay.
Why him?
The way he carried himself, you know, the way, you know, his cadence with the mic, on the mic, his lyrics, always been a lyricist. Very smart, you know, he was able to bob and weave a lot of standos and, you know, a lot of that sucker shit, you know what I mean? He comes off authentic, you know what I mean? I like authenticity, man. So, I love Nas.
I think the dope thing about Nas is for you to recognize that young.
Yeah.
Not only him being young, right, but you being young listening to him.
Yeah.
Right. And then you feeling like that's what you're getting.
Right.
But then 25, 30 years later, he's
still going.
relevant, still going.
Yeah.
Breaking records.
Yeah.
And then doing other things as well.
Right.
Not just rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that even goes into what I wanted to go into. So we talked about Nas. Then who do you think in the industry is pushing the hip hop in a positive way, pushing it forward? And who do you think, and I'm not wanting to knock any artist, but who do you think, or what do you think is causing hip hop to go back? And the reason why I say that is for recent, and I don't know how long it's been, but there is not one hip hop chart at number one or even in the top 5. There's not one like real rap hip hop. So we fell from grace quite quickly, and that's because they changed the rules up.
Right.
And so how and what or who is going to help push the industry back to its prominence? And who do you think has helped basically put a black eye on hip hop for us?
To answer the first question, I would say Kendrick. I think he's pushing the culture forward.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and
In what way?
I mean, he has substance. His substance, you know, you can see he's authentic. You know, I mean, he makes great music. The boy got flows, man. You know, he got lyrics. He got a machine behind him. So yeah. He's thorough. So I would say Kendrick. I would say Kendrick. And for the other question,
without trying to like call nobody out or shame them per se.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't even say the artist.
Right.
Right. I would say it's the system, the machine behind, you know, the radio stations, you know, the powers that be.
Right.
I think it's on them. That's why we getting what we getting. You know, they pushing that mediocre, you know, to the forefront. Cause that's crazy. I didn't know that. It's been a while since.
It's been years. We haven't hit a number one.
Wow.
And that is bad. We were dominating at one point.
Right.
And now we're on the top. So we got to get back to it. And I think like when we keep producing music that is not conscious, and we're producing images that create negative viewpoints for our black culture.
Right.
We're not getting any more brownie points or kudo points for that anymore.
Nah.
So I think now we got to start holding our artists accountable if the system won't.
Right.
And that's what our problem is. We're not holding our people, our culture in hip hop accountable because the system is giving it access to let it go.
Right.
I think to add on to that, you like we said before, man, it's become more of a it's more of a lick now.
Man,
it's more of a hustle now.
Yeah.
Than it is. I'm doing this because I love it.
Right.
You know? I mean, we literally have rappers that get on the mic and be like, I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you got a whole album.
Right.
What you mean?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not a rapper, I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's just counter. It's just counter. It's counterintuitive to somebody because it's not. We know you're letting us know that's a hustle. It's a hustle for you. But if it's just a hustle for you, how much do you love it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you can't express or tell me how much you love it, then how much time and how do you care about it?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we got kids growing up, and then they see the money that's made, right? And then that's where when you say, that's why I said two things is true at one time, right? Because now the corporations give the big incentive for you to say that, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you don't get the $1
right.
million if you say, you know what I'm saying, go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't gotta be a gangster.
Right.
It's cool to be a nerd.
Right.
Love is okay.
That's
Kiss
why
your
Sexy
parents.
Red is going to schools.
Right.
Exactly. But you do get $1 million if you say, yo, I'll drill you out right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
the bag.
You know?
But that's crazy too, because with that, you selling your soul, right?
Yeah.
They don't know it.
And it's like that's been going on since the beginning of time.
And to be honest, it's not nothing new.
It's not nothing new. Think
it's
pop.
just growing to where like now it's to the level to where now a lot of things is just like, nah, of course I'll do that for the money.
Right.
For instance, like what we said, like growing up, there was a code of silence.
Yeah.
Man, there was a lot of codes.
Amongst those who were doing illegal things, whatever it was.
Right.
But these same people who are not getting the recognition that these kids are getting, we getting people our age getting on podcasts telling you,
man.
well, this is how it went down.
Right.
Negro, get your ass.
Just really,
You got this from Google University.
Homeboy really just went to jail by implicating himself
Man.
being involved with that shit.
Right.
Man.
Come on, man.
And you wasn't part of it to function at no shape, time, or
Right.
you know what I mean?
Now you telling people, oh no, I wasn't really there. I wasn't.
Of course you wasn't.
That's crazy, dude. Because a lot of rappers is getting convicted for their lyrics,
Yeah,
man.
for their lyrics.
For the lyrics, they self-snitching.
They
I have not heard an error of, and that's where we dropped the ball as vets, where we allow our youngsters to self-snitch on themselves. But then once again, that's where it goes back to the systems. The systems were in place. We had people that looked out for that gender and that culture, so we weren't getting caught up in those situations. Now those procedures or those protections, they're gone. So there's no more longevity in the game.
Right.
Where's the longevity at? These kids are not able to go 3, 5, 6, 7 year runs. They one hit wonders or until they get killed.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite poem? Like when you or because another question, how do you choose the poem you're going to perform for that night? Is it an audience thing? Is it an energy thing?
Yeah.
Is it this is how I feel, or is it how the room makes me feel at this particular moment, or do you have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I go by the energy.
Okay.
I go by what the crowd is you know.
Like maybe even the music that you're hearing when you're in there, like
yeah, exactly.
That's hard.
But at the same time, it really don't matter because when I do what I do, you gonna love it. You gonna appreciate it, I should say. You know what I mean?
So you don't go into the vibe or flow of the crowd, whether it be, say, Mexican, not a lot of black folk, but it's not a lot of black people. Like, you know how to fill a room and have material construct to that.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I don't like to put nobody on the spit. All right? You know, we ain't about that.
I'm not.
You know, we not about that. You know, but
I really was hoping,
you know, but my thing
get
is
a little piece of me
because you allured to
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
You know, because I was thinking at the table read, And then what you just said, I love Jones. Yeah. It lets me know that this man is born ready. He TTG, he trained to go.
Trained to go.
Yes, sir. You know,
Yeah, I heard you the other day.
So, yeah, man, if you so kindly, you know, the floor is yours, Champ. Give the folks something. Just for this thing here.
All right, I'm gonna give you some vulnerable.
Okay.
Vulnerability is a good thing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, my self-esteem is so low. That's why I'm always by myself, so low. I know it's because as a kid, I was highly degraded by my stepfather. Stepfather would step on my emotions like a stepping stone. Stepfather stood about 5 feet tall. He was a short man with a short temper. Long story short, he had a short man's complex. He grew into a violent giant when some things didn't go his way. If I didn't obey stepfather's anger, stepfather ordered me to feel sad for myself. And I did. Hey, there's 2 things for certain. Number 1, he gets pissed if I forget to take out the garbage. He be sure to tell me, I'm a worthless piece of trash. And if I don't get something right the first time he tells me, he would tell me I would never amount to shit. That's number 2. And believe me, I believed him. Hey, now that I'm grown, tell me, how do I stray away from childhood trauma? I wish those days would just pass away, especially the day stepfather passed away. My stepfather had a heart attack right in front of my eyes. He collapsed in the kitchen. He's gasping for oxygen. I called 911, screaming help. Stepfather can't breathe. They instruct me to do CPR. I'm doing CPR, pumping his chest, mouth to mouth, but it's not working. Hey, I watched my stepfather take his last breath. Do you believe in life after death? I do, because his spirit has resurrected inside my soul. He's a squatter in my head, living rent-free. I can always hear his voice telling me, you can't even do CPR right, you worthless piece of shit. And I hate it. And it hurts. It hurts so much it's turned me into an introvert. As an introvert, my interior motive is to find confinement. When I'm home alone in my room, I stare at a wall. I'm a prisoner to his army of militant demons. I want a wall, but a navy of nerves has me reserved. I feel restricted. He's the sergeant to my anxiety. Depression was the boots in his camp. Hey, my thoughts be going 100 miles. And I still feel like I'm at a standstill, stuck on stupid. And I hate it. I hate it when I'm secluded, I'm mentally stagnated. I hate it that I'm so isolated, I become antisociable.
Come on, man.
I hate it that my non-biological father is a part of my DNA. Flip that. And we're not related. One day I will become a skeleton, and his words will not be able to get under my skin. But till then, he wins.
That part. That is awesome, brother. That is awesome. hey, guys, for those that are watching, man, you know, knowledge is currency, and that was powerful, bro. And that's why that kind of stuff is needed. You know, that kind of essence that resonates. There's people in the room, our team, I know it resonates with them.
Yeah.
Whatever is going on in your day, I know that resonates with you, and that's what's needed. Not that fake stuff, man. Not the stuff that people want to hear. You know, all they want for my birthday is a big old booty and all that crap. You know, we want content. We want essence. We don't want no artificial,
and
no preservative.
And then let's be clear, right? We just want a balance, right? Because it's a time and place for everything, right? It's a time and place for everything, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, but nah, man, you know when somebody say something, when I hear people say words, whether it's in music, whether it's certain things stick out, and then there's moments, right, where that person said so many things, it's like you can't even go back to, you know what I mean? Now I'm trying to remember the one, but no, you said a lot in that, man. And the one thing that really stuck out to me is when you said, damn, I could still hear him saying damn, you can't even do this right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. So, how long does it take for you to write these
Yeah, I was about to say,
these moments of truth? Shit,
Masterpieces.
it's not even just poetry at that time. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's a journal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally. Sometimes a week, sometimes a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
it all together.
Yeah, you'll put it down and come back to it, or now what
Sometimes
sparks those moments though? Like, and if I could add on to that question, how does it make you feel?
Yeah.
Like when you're writing a poem and you about to write it down, is the amount of time that it takes because you actually are reflecting on that moment?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause that's crazy, bro.
That's a great question. Sometimes some subjects you get caught in that moment. You gotta live in that moment.
Right.
Yeah.
And you may shed a tear.
Yeah.
Right.
No, facts.
Because it's that deep.
Damn.
And some moments,
I get like that.
Yeah,
They hit certain spots.
Yeah.
It takes you someplace.
Yeah. And other times, once you're done, you just feel relieved.
Like some pressure off of
Right.
you, stuff off your shoulders.
That's where the healing process come in there.
Yeah.
And I'll just say with your voice frequency, you feel that journey.
Yeah.
It's very hard not to, and not everybody has that gift to where when they start to speak, the people are following it visually.
Yeah.
Some people are disconnected and they start thinking about something else. And they don't lock in.
Yeah.
Very rare that someone has the frequency to keep the mind engaged into the storyline.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
definitely a master at words, bro.
Yo, see, look what he says. That's intentional.
I was telling her beautiful sister, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in your soul. I'm gonna make sure I get you.
I know that's right.
Get you.
Right.
Yeah. Once I get your eye contact.
Right.
Yeah.
If I don't got it, I'm gonna make sure I get it.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think, to the viewers out there, why do you think that's so important?
Damn, great question. Why is it so important? Because there's a message within that. For me, I can't speak for everyone else,
Right.
but for me, it's a message in there. It's substance, and it's not really me. It's coming from up above.
Okay.
I'm just the
You
vessel.
just the channel. Yeah.
Just the vessel, King.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important. Because it's like if I can heal, you can heal. We can heal together.
They don't believe it, though.
Yeah.
They don't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we live in a world of a lot of evil, a lot of bad influences. So when people try to talk goodness or greatness into you, it's hard for them to accept it or believe it.
Yeah, you know what? Look, I was just I had this conversation before I even got here today, and I had it a couple of times, right? So you know how like sometimes some people use the Grand Rising, right?
Right.
There's this thing, right, where some people be like, if he say Grand Rising, I don't even here you go with that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But what they not realizing is it's nothing wrong with those words itself, because it actually is power in words. And when we say good morning, we're actually using morning. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the disassociation comes where you're not able to distinguish why that gets on your nerve or why you don't want to hear Grand Rising. It's because the person using it is showing you through their ways and actions that it's not Grand Rising.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're only talking to me because of this, or you're this type of a person, or you're not an upstanding person, you're not a responsible person. Whatever it is that you find out you don't like about this person, now you're associating it with him saying Grand Rising.
Right.
And now when you go through a couple of episodes, couple of ciphers of that, now it's like I don't even want to hear that. It's a turn off now. Like Grand Rising, nigga, please.
You done messed me up.
You know what I'm saying?
You done scarred me for life.
Yeah, but you're not realizing, no, it's nothing wrong
me for life.
with Grand Rising. It's somebody that's gonna come along. Maybe they say Grand Rising, and you're not gonna even. It's gonna turn you off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think I ain't gonna say it's something wrong, but I'd rather say Grand Rising, or I'd rather you tell me Grand Rising than Good Morning.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
part.
at least it shows that you have some type of intention on why you're saying what you're saying, right? So
There's
nothing
intention
wrong
is
with
key.
Good Morning, but if you've changed it for whatever reason it is to Grand Rising, okay, that lets me know what your thought process might be outside of the workplace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you switched it for a reason. Because we didn't come out the womb saying Grand Rising. We all had to switch it at a certain paradigm shift in our, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
I want to ask you, what do you think is the biggest misconception for black men in Vegas and black men in the community?
I haven't been out here.
I know that's why I'm asking.
So coming up, I would say coming up, it was, can you cuss on it?
Yeah.
It was pimps and players. A lot of pimps and hustlers out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
A
Yeah.
lot of the pimps and players just be, ballers, and what was the other question?
What was the other question?
So I was asking, dang, I'm doing two things at once, y'all.
I
asked you about your community. I asked I asked you, what do you think of a black man and what he represents
What are some of the
community
misconceptions
today? Yeah.
I'm gonna rephrase the question so we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's just a misconception that you feel is about black men, period? No matter where they from, what's a misconception that people may have?
That all black men cheat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely. I mean,
for real.
That's a
that's definitely.
it is.
I believe it is.
You think so?
Yeah.
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 And what do you think? How do you think now? As long as that, add to that when it comes to, because I believe they are trying to say like we're animals. They tried to say that we're a threat. That's always been the same for a very long time.
Right.
When we find out that, black folk, we're the creators, the builders, we know the history.
Right.
However, though, what's being represented of us now is starting to look like we're animals.
Right.
Because what we're allowing to accept. So that's what I mean as of now for the black man in this community. What do you think that represents? Because what I look out there, I don't see leaders, man. I see people out there trying to cause harm. I see people out there trying to cause chaos. I don't see anybody trying to build and unify us.
Right.
And saying, hey, dude, let's not go out there and scam. Hey, dude, let's not go out there and do this. Hey, let's not do this. Let's try to build this thing the right. I don't see that.
Right. Wow. I didn't see it growing up. I didn't see that growing up. What I seen coming up out the hood was, you come home from the penitentiary, you get all the praise.
Yeah, right. They glorify you.
You know what I mean? And so coming up, seeing that, that's what you wanted to become. You know?
See? Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah. It's crazy. So I would think that's where the root at. Once they drop that heroin and that crack into the ghetto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Say that, bro.
Yeah.
That's what we became.
But we weren't like that.
We weren't like that. They don't have that because there's no guidance really with the YNs. When you ask me about the community, though, I see kings. I do. I like such brothers like yourselves, right? And since I've really been in Vegas and I've been around the community, I've just been seeing a lot of genuine kings and queens, man. And that's what really yearned my heart to even come back to Vegas and to move to Vegas, man. You know?
I say, I see a lot. Even when I see brothers, individuals, whatever, people doing like the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying, or the not so positive thing, right? It's not so much that I don't see a leader, it's that I see a leader misdirected. I think the energy is just misdirected. Cause to be good in anything, you got to be good at it. You know what I'm saying? So like if you selling drugs, right, that come with a lot of math. That come with a lot of, you know what I'm saying? You're a business person. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So like you, in order to uphold that and then to level up, to go from selling dimes and nicks to quarters and you know what I'm saying, to ounces, and then now I'm doing keys and all of that. That means you had a count on your money. That means you had people working for you that you were accountable for, that were loyal enough to give you that money back so you could re-up to whoever you were answering to.
Right.
That's all corporate.
Yeah. A lot of
You know what I'm
risk,
saying?
too.
And it's and a lot more risk, right? But it's like a leader misdirected. Cause now, okay, let's say you do got that. Right. I was watching a program the other day where the brother was throughout the whole program he was like the bad guy, like everybody spoke so bad of him, right? And he actually knocked some niggas off for some pretty small moral type thing, principality type things, right? But at the end of it, he got to speak. And then you heard he was like, no. He was using this mother's son, and she asked him, I need you to leave my son alone because I know what you do, right? And he said, yeah, but I am exploiting your son. I am exploiting him because we need more people like him who are not from the streets to get involved with people with me who are, so we could get rid of being in this. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a positive way of thinking about what it was he was doing and how he was going to transfer that energy into something positive. And I think that's where we just get complacent in getting that fast money. We don't have no plans for it. We don't have no plans. We don't have no long-term goal of, you know what I'm saying?
How many times if someone was to teach finance and money in class, how many kids will be going to sleep and not even trying to pay attention, bro? I'm gonna tell you something, it doesn't allure them. Even when I was in school and we had a teacher, the reason why it didn't allure them because the professors that they have teaching it are boring.
They're boring.
They don't exhibit or showcase the desire to like, I want to learn money. And
you know why?
And it's by design.
Because they don't love what they doing in order to make it fun. It ain't they passion. How many times we go somewhere in any environment, fast food, social security office, whatever, that person don't love their job.
Right.
So they don't go all out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so now blessings come through people. It come from there, but it comes through people. It ain't gonna just drop from the sky. It's gonna come from somebody saying, hey, I want you to come to this show. And talk your talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just come down and like the show just whoop like the Matrix or some shit. Like, man, this love come through people. It's you know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It has to come through it has to come through a vessel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
That's hard. Well, before we leave, I just want you to say if the younger self let's say if the younger self were to see you today, would he be disappointed? Would he be sad, or would he be proud if the younger you were to meet the older you today? What would it be?
Oh man, that's an easy one. Younger would be so proud of me.
That's what's up, bruh.
Definitely from where I come from, how I come up. You know, just started selling drugs at 11 years old. You know, lived like
not because you wanted to, because
I lived in the Carter.
Come on, man.
Outside my door, there's dope fiends in the hallway.
Come on, man.
Smoking crack. You know, look out my window. You know, it's what it was. So, you know, went to prison at 18.
Come on, man.
Know, and I'm not glorifying that, man.
Not at all.
That's why I say that younger me would be so proud of me today because of all that I endured and put on myself, you know.
What prison you go to?
St. Quentin, Folsom, Solano State Prison, Folsom. I said Folsom.
Yeah.
PO8, you know.
Hey, let him know, bro. These jails that he's looking out, man, I don't want y'all to think like these are Club Med.
No.
These are 5 stars.
Yeah.
This is where killers, you know, jackals,
Facts.
This is, I mean, they all reside there, man, and it ain't nothing sweet. I'm not saying that's where you're going to glorify get, but I'm just saying, man, it ain't nothing sweet.
Really quick, Walking Lighthouse.
Yes.
Let's talk about it really quick.
Yeah.
Walking Lighthouse is it's me being a vessel. You know, it's me, like I was saying, going through all the darkness.
Man, that's what we talking about, right?
Right. Now it's me today. Like it's my purpose to wherever I go. You know, bring great energy. You know, high frequencies. You know, prosperity and help healing. You know, however that may be. You know. So
that's hard, bro.
And give me one country real quick. Give me one country you went to that you just had a great time.
Bahamas.
All right, you went to Bahamas?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to my boys out there, you know.
Bahamas.
Word. Yeah, man, time be going by so fast. I think I
dude.
told you that before. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, man, time be going by so fast. We out of time.
We got a couple more
We got a couple more minutes. Okay. I do want you to let the people know how to, if there's a specific way to get the poem "Piece of Me" that's available on Amazon.
Oh yeah. Yep. You can go on Amazon and type in Julian Blackman, JUL.
We giving out the government name now.
Yeah, that's another growth. I
Right.
never went by my first name. You never knew my government. You know what I mean? But once I became a poet, I said,
Yeah,
you
you
know
got to give it
I
out.
threw all the nicknames
come
away.
on, man.
And
Yeah.
know,
Come on,
address
man.
me by
That's
my
real
birth,
talk,
you know?
bro.
Yeah.
So
And
it's Julian Blackman, BLACK.
Blackman. Put some
There we
respect
go.
pun in.
Yeah.
Blackman.
And real quick, the Grand Slams, man. Like, what your experience in that? Like, when you got there, were you nervous?
Yeah.
Did you see people that you was like, oh man, this is crazy?
Yeah, real quick, when I first got it started, it was, I went to a slam thinking it was open mic. I'll be real fast, and like I was saying, I choked both times I went. Then after that, I started really putting everything in memory.
Yeah.
I just started kicking butt after that, and so Grand Slams is I was just winning.
He was kicking ass. He was kicking ass. I know he didn't want to say it, but he was kicking ass.
Yeah.
That's the mindset.
Yeah.
But I'm done with slamming.
Okay.
I don't even like to compete. I'd rather create with you than to compete against you. You know?
Really? Now tell the people why is that? Because there are our youth, they love to compete, and even the ones a little bit above is always about who's right or who's wrong, or about making points. It's always about that. You made a good point. No, I'm not trying to make a point.
Right.
So how do you get like that? How do we get out of that? Where it's not about competition. It's not about whose point is right. It's just about us being.
I don't want to call it an evil spirit, but it's a spirit that you don't really want to have, man. Or you want to be creative. Like even if it's a so-called competition and you in it, you ain't got to compete against that opponent. You can actually be creative,
right,
and be yourself. And if you be so creative, you'll get the victory.
Yeah.
As opposed to going there with a competitive spirit.
Yeah.
And that's in all things.
Yeah.
That's in all things. It's universal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely feel that, man. As the artist side of me speaking, I went from wanting to just rap about, like the ego, like I'm so this, I'm right. And as y'all know, I changed mine to I want my kids to know who I am. If I was to pass away today and all they had was my music.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to play this if my mom was here. I want to be able to play this and not be like, oh, I don't need you to hear track 3.
Right,
like, you know what I'm saying? This is genuinely me. So if I say something, it's really me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So many times, like you said, like we get on the mic and we'll say things because that's what people want to hear.
Yeah,
or we think that's what people want to hear, right? When really, we really want to hear you.
Authentic.
Be authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Stop with the fakeness, man. All these BBLs.
What Kendrick say, man? Take off the foo-foo, man. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick say, take off the foo-foo.
Yeah, stop wearing it. You know what I mean? We don't want it.
Yeah.
But real talk, man. This was a kick-ass show, bro.
Yeah,
this
man. We definitely enjoy having you, bro.
Definitely lock in with this. And before we go, if there's name the 3 songs, the 3 songs or soundtracks that best represents your life, mentally, spiritually, and physically, and then we'll go out with the outro with that.
3 songs.
3 songs. No, name a soundtrack or song.
Okay.
It don't need to be 3, but it can be a song that represents you spiritually, mentally, and physically.
It's funny, man, because I don't know why this popped up, but we are the world. We are the children.
Okay.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Right. I don't know. I would say that.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's crazy. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
But that's unity, man. That's real.
Yeah, man.
That's the mindset, man.
Used to be riding the bus, man, and real quick, my thing would be like, because I'd be listening to like some Coltrane or some Miles Davis, right? And I'm knowing the person looking at what I'm wearing.
Right.
Person next to me like, this nigga probably listen to hip hop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so for you to say we are the world, I know they like, whoa, yeah, we are the world. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you must have like,
damn. No, man, it's been a pleasure having you, bro.
Yeah, man, it was great, bro. Yeah, it was great, man. And I would love to have you be more part of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
We always say it. You gotta come back. You gotta come back.
Yeah, you gotta be rocking for the duet, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. All love and respect, man. Let them know where they can reach you at.
Protected_poet on Instagram. You can also email me at protectedpoet@gmail. And you can contact me at 530-965-1021.
there we go.
Yeah, man.
He gave his number out.
Yeah, he did, man. Hey, look,
Mike Jones.
All the credentials. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Jones.
Hey, like 7022. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't knock it, man. Look it, man. You can reach me. I am Dirty Red. I'm with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm with Make America Play Again.
Yes, sir.
And always that Black Transit Life. What it do, though. And we with Never Give Up on Your Dreams and Project 89106. You can find me on any platform, locked in with Dirty Red, Ace Media. You know what time it is. And I think my brother Slim.
Yeah, man, you can reach me at DJ Slim, DJ SLIMM on Instagram. You can also reach me at Black__transit. You can also reach me at Good Music 101. Spell it with a Z and a K. And Fifth Element Hip Hop. And big shout out to everybody, the whole staff here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nut, Camera Queen,
Come on,
Gig
man.
Buck, Blue, Rhonda, Trinity,
Yes, sir.
Brianna, Doc Ellis,
Yes, sir.
Miss Marsha,
Yep, Miss Lisa,
Miss Lisa,
Tawani,
everybody.
Saucy.
Saucy. Shout out to Saucy Downs.
Saucy
man.
Downs, Mo Sax, Mr. Mo Sax. Chase,
Shout out to Nut again.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Nut again, man.
Yeah,
Man,
straight
never
up, Nut.
underestimate
And
the
Mike,
truth.
what it do? Marissa, what it do? Shout out. We out of
Thank y'all
here.
for watching Casual
Peace.
Conversations.
Peace.
What he know and what he doesn't. If he's not really sure what he's saying, he don't possess it. Righteous man walks the earth without judgment and loves his enemies enough to live in justice. Pious man relies on religion for his direction. At times he introspective, but his Bible he'll never question. A dying man will make a confession, try to get into heaven, thinking his lifestyle is blocking his blessing. Violent man will stock up on weapons and go to war for his. Get post-traumatic stress disorder, become an officer. A man of peace uses his words in different mediums. He'll plead for his beliefs, practices civil disobedience. An honest man knows only liars scared of the truth. His word is his bond, but his actions always the proof. A faithful man never need evidence to believe.